Break My Wife Please is pretty brilliant, and it seems like the internet doesn't agree with me. This is the 20th episode of the 14th season of The Simpsons, directed by Pete Michels and Jim Reardon, and it's got 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb, which for The Simpsons is a pretty low rating, even for this stage in The Simpsons, but I honestly really enjoyed it. It's a film of two halves, by which I mean the setting up takes pretty much half the episode, and then what happens in the second half I will discuss with a spoiler warning, but initially Homer loses his driver license. I won't say exactly how, but it leads Marge to having to drive everywhere, and she becomes so stressed and loses focus, and something happens to Homer as a result of that. And they go to counselling, and the counsellor tells Homer to do something, to do a big gesture for Marge to show he really loves her. And I'll discuss what he does and how I feel about that with a spoiler warning in a moment. But I feel like there are so many great messages in this. When Homer loses his license, he starts to walk everywhere, and he really stresses the fact that he's got this new lease of life. He's lost weight, he's energetic, there's this quote, and I can't remember it word for word, but it was, no, I can't remember it, but it's the one where he talks to Mo and says that walking is his new hangover, or health is his new hangover. Yeah, I definitely should have written that down. Walking is my alcohol and health is my hangover. Happiness is my hangover. I'm going to have to go back and watch it to find out, but I loved that. I thought it was a great message. Also, when he walked to Mo's and then when it cut back and we saw a wider view, it amused me a lot. So I rather liked it. I thought it was a really good episode. There are two songs in this. We have the Mexican Hat song, which means that I have seen this episode before. I had no recollection of it, but I'm very well aware of I Dance, I Dance, I Dance, Homer singing to it with a new ringtone for his phone. In fact, that's so incredibly iconic. We also have this brilliant song he sings outdoors, which I really rather liked, and I'm wondering if that's one of the reasons why some people don't like this episode, as I know a lot of the musical-based Simpsons episodes are not the most well-received, but personally I rather enjoy them. So, spoilers from now, I'm going to discuss what Homer goes on to do. So, big spoiler, what Homer decides to do is actually so much more incredible than I ever thought, because initially the counselor says, a romantic restaurant, and he ends up inviting everybody in Springfield, minus Ned Flanders, to their backyard to celebrate Marge. And it's gorgeous and it's beautiful, and I just kept waiting for the comedy, or for Homer to mess it up. I was waiting for him to say something that would ruin it or spoil things for Marge, and it just never happened. He did say the thing about her washing up, and I thought, there it is, he's ruined it. But then a split second later, it was revealed that was just him joking around, and it was just so incredible and so unexpected that it just never got messed up in true Homer style. And every now and then we just get this nice, pleasant narrative development where everybody's happy and it works, and it really moved me, and I rather enjoyed it. So I have to say, despite what a lot of the internet might think compared to the average Simpsons episode, Break My Wife Please is one that I really enjoyed.